assume. Ah! I can still
The pint-sized slasher! Someone help me!
for finishing class
The
for you.
pint-sized slasher! Someone help me!
Ik is finish en klaar.
Most enjoyable. Most enjoyable indeed. I haven't felt this exhilarated in years.
I had the distinct impression you enjoyed yourself. We are alike, you and I. Now, you asked for the means to leave Tranquility Lane, and so I grant it to you. The door is open.
You are, of course, welcome to stay a bit longer if you like. I've given you permission to leave. I suggest you take the opportunity before I change my mind. I'm even being so gracious as to allow your father to exit as well. His presence here failed to amuse me some time ago.
Hello, sir.
GGM.
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here? Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Brawn, or I might have fared better. It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all. I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a GEC, we can make Project Purity work. Yes, with what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates. That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll consider meeting me in Rivet City. That's good to hear. Let's not waste any time. Be careful, my son.
Hello, sir.
The only problem is now she gets killed.
Won't let it end like this. That's the way you want it.
Huh. Maybe he's from Fallout 2. Yeah.
That's the way you want it. I won't let it end like this. What do you need? Of course, son. What's on your mind? Somehow, I don't think the Overseer would agree with that. What's done is done. But if we succeed, if we can make Project Purity a reality, we can create a new life for ourselves out here. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. With what I've learned from Dr. Braun, I know it can work. That's why it's so important to find a GEC as soon as possible. It's the key to Project Purity. So am I, son. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me. It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work. What's on your mind? I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be. What? No, of course not. This is important work. Clean water can change the lives of so many thousands of people. It's worth the risk to help them. I can understand that you're angry. You have a right to be. Perhaps the choice I made wasn't the right one. At the time, I thought I was doing what was best for you. For almost 20 years now, I've done everything I can to see that you have a good life. The vault wasn't perfect, to be sure, but it was the safest place in the wasteland. That's why I took you there in the first place. I didn't see it as abandoning you. I saw it as moving on, knowing you were safe. I hope that you can understand why I've done the things that I've done. The last thing I want is to lose my son. In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came. From what I understand, things happened quickly after Dr. Lee and her team left for what became... I understand that... But your mother... The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over. Be careful, my son.
Please, do you have any water? I've been drinking whatever I can find, but I can't do it anymore. I need purified water. Please. If you find any... Please. Please. I just...
You're not the infected.
No!
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Give me a few moments to speak with Madison. Then we can decide on a course of action. Have patience. Be careful, my son. I told you it would work, Madison. And now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
and with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again. Is everything all right? We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek. After 20 long years, I finally have a chance to make things right. To finish what I started so long ago. I owe this to Madison. I owe it to your mother. No, I can't wait another moment. Are you coming with us? Are you sure? We could use your help. If you change your mind, you can always meet up with us along the way. If nothing else, come see me once we're set up. I'm not trying to put you off, but we need to get to Project Purity. Anything else can wait until later.
Did you need something?
I'm not trying to put you off.
You found him? I can't believe it! You have my thanks. We would be lost without James.
So you did. I apologize for entertaining the thought of doubting you. Dr. Madison Lee, I'm in charge of the science team based... I have faith in your father. With the knowledge he's gained, we stand a better chance than we ever have. That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team. Farewell.
But we need to get to Project Purity. I'm not trying to put you off, but we need to get to Project Purity. Anything else can wait until later.
Hello.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's... We've got... I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Good to see you. Haven't run into you before. Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer.
Are you looking at me? Don't know you, don't care. Keep it short. Ain't worth the ammo. Just walk away before security hauls you away. What's your beef? Let's have a look at it. Try the muddy. Yeah, see you.
Hey!
Such a kid. Quick. XP.
Damn it! Opening fire. Need some help with this one.
I'm out.
Welcome to Rivet City. Welcome to Rivet City.
You like that?
I'm out of here. Oh!
trying to put you off, but we need to get to Project Purity.
Game's over!
Are you all right? Is it safe in there? Excellent. Let's get inside and get to work.
Hey,
Is everything all right?
just be careful what you touch in here, okay? The equipment's old enough as it is. I sure hope so. Or it's just going to crush Dr. Lee completely. Especially after your father came back and all. I've been with Dr. Lee for about 10 years now. She needed an assistant, and I needed something to do. It was either this or wind up dead in a ditch someplace, you know? So long.
Let's get to the control room and assess the situation. We can talk more there.